Hey guys, I have been wanting to do this video for quite a long time, but I just kind of like kept putting it off just because I was scared, and I kind of got sweaty palms, I was sweating. So lately I've been like making lots of new friends on Facebook, been growing my social media network on Facebook mainly. And I kind of just felt like it was time to kind of share a little bit about who I am, because literally like on my friends list there's literally 3 people that actually know me. Okay, everybody else I've never met in person, and I just kind of felt like it was time to just kind of let people on Facebook get to know me, kind of like just to stop hiding myself. More or less. And so I kind of want to share a little bit about my journey over the last few years, kind of the journey that I've been on, just like how I've come to be who I am today, because I had to go through some stuff. I haven't had a terribly easy journey. Okay, so I have this isn't like a pitch to join my business or anything, but I do have a home business, and I just kind of want to share a little bit about just me. Okay, so it was around the end of 2015 that I first got into the like home business industry. And one day I was on Google. I kind of got sick and tired of kind of like struggling all the time, so I was looking for some kind of like way to earn money from home. Not necessarily direct sales, but I did a Google search one day. I was looking for a way to earn extra money, preferably from home. And my search led me to, a Facebook group. Like, I didn't even go on Facebook and search work from homes. I didn't even know that that was what people were even doing then. Definitely it's what people are doing now, but back then I didn't know anything about it. So I was on Google, it led me to a Facebook group, and then I found my first kind of direct sales company, because that's the industry that I'm in: direct sales, network marketing, home business. And so it was there, and the point that I'm trying to make is it was in that company that I first heard the words personal development. Okay, I tell you, before then I had never heard those 2 words together. I was like, what's personal development? What's that? I had never heard of personal development gurus like Tony Robbins or Jim Rohn. I had never ever heard of these people. I was like, who are these people and what are they talking about personal development? Another word I'd never heard of was mindset. I was like, what does mindset mean? I ended up becoming friends with some people in a group on Facebook, and they were all like, what's more important, mindset or your strategy? And I was like, what the hell is mindset? I'm gonna look really stupid if I comment and say what's mindset, right? Because if I'm networking online with these people, aren't I supposed to know what it is? Anyway, over time, and the point of that first company was really where I learned those 2 words. And ever since then, I've kind of become a little bit obsessed with the whole idea of personal development and like your mindset and how you can create and become anything you want. Because back then I was like 28, and I was under the impression that by the time you were 28 I had already pretty much become all I was ever going to be. Okay, I was a mom, I had 2 kids, and I'm not like saying that that's a small thing, obviously it's not, but by 28 I pretty much thought that I had already become everything I was going to be. I thought, well, surely if I was going to have a career or like be married or have a house, would I not have that stuff already? Because most people don't, they normally have all that stuff figured out by then. That was like my mindset, and obviously no, that's not true for everybody. I never even knew that I could work on myself and develop, like change any part of it. I certainly didn't know that I could change how I think about things. And so like the next few years after that, after learning those words, I kind of like went on this journey, almost like not even intentionally. I just went on this like growth transformational, really, really messy journey, I guess. Because I guess like I feel like once you decide something in your mind, life kind of like can throw things at you to help you become someone that can get those things or can do those things. So I kind of like unintentionally went on this like journey of like just like figuring out who I was, almost like a dark night of the soul, like a spiritual journey, right? And that's kind of what it was. I moved around a little bit. I kind of like had a few years where I was really unsettled and just very kind of like lonely, like not like low self-esteem, low self-confidence, kind of depressed, actually like really, really, really depressed, if I'm being really honest. And I didn't know. I thought I was like, I almost felt like I was kind of like out there in the wilderness, kind of like I didn't really see a purpose to it all. I thought, no, have I done like something really wrong? Because I kind of felt like I went off the track a little bit to what I had thought I wanted. Like I thought that, well, this isn't how I thought things would turn out. This isn't, you know, what I decided in my mind that I wanted, is it? Right? I've obviously made a like big mistake here, but and I did make some mistakes. I'm not going to say that I didn't do anything wrong, and I did. But it was all like, just I can see now, like today, where my life is in a much better place, that it was all for a reason. I don't want to kind of like dive too much into it because I feel like it's hard enough for me to do this video rather than going like really into it, if that makes sense. No, maybe I will another time. Anyway, like I said, that was 2015 where I first heard those words, and then I went on this kind of like spiritual journey of being very up and down, kind of like, I guess you could say I didn't have a breakdown as such. I kind of did a little bit. My kind of like well-being kind of went downhill a little bit. But I feel like now I kind of had to go through those not very nice experiences to kind of like get where I am today. Okay, so since 2015 to today, I feel like I'm like a whole new person. Like some things about myself and the world were kind of like, you know, God really revealed some things to me. During the lockdown, God found me, and ever since then I've kind of really been building my relationship with him and really listening out for what he is calling me to do. Because that was another thing, I didn't think I had much of a purpose. I couldn't really see anywhere, like in all that mess, I couldn't really see where I was going. Like I just knew, I couldn't really see where I was going, but something inside of me was like telling me that it wasn't over. Like I knew that that wasn't going to be my life, even though I couldn't really see a way out, if that makes sense. I knew, I was like, this can't be it. I just kept saying, this can't be it. Better is coming, better is coming. And so I knew then that kind of like I had that voice inside of me that's saying, no, this is gonna pass. Okay, you're gonna get through this. Don't give up. And call that what you want. Like in a spirit, in a voice, okay, that was like, that kind of was like, no, you're gonna get through this. There's a purpose to all this. Keep going. Don't give up. And so I did. So like I said, since the lockdown, I've kind of really been like listening for what God has called me to do, and now I kind of finally figured out what his purpose is for me. And like he put me basically on this earth to help other people change their lives and help other people figure out what their purpose is that he has for them. Okay, and like whatever that is, obviously I don't know what everybody's purpose is, but I feel like he's calling me to help other people figure out what their purpose is that he has for them. Okay, and so that's kind of like really what I've been doing this whole like these cold crazy times, this lockdown. I've been using the time to really kind of use it to be, I guess, just to figure out what I do next, where I go from here. And I know that back then in 2015, me just looking for like an extra income. I didn't know then that it was gonna like take me where I am now, because my current business that I'm in, I found in March of this year. And I've been involved with the company I'm in now. I've been involved with it before a few years ago, and I loved it. It was just like within all that mess, so it just was not the right time for me. But for some reason, I kept getting drawn back to it, and so I was like, I'm gonna give it another go. And I kind of feel like this is where I am is where I'm really supposed to be, if that makes sense. But like I said, this video isn't even really about what I do. It's more about like just me giving a little bit about myself. Like I know what my purpose is now. It's to help other people change their life and help them find their purpose and passion in life. I really feel like that is what God is calling me to do. And so yeah, I just wanted to do this little video. I've been going for 11 minutes, wow, and I just want to say it took me a long time to even press that button. Okay, I guess like this is why I didn't do it live. I wanted to record it instead. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope it helped someone somewhere. I want to come back and do kind of like more videos sharing more things that I've learned. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Friday, and if I can help you in any way, just reach out to me. Okay, bye.